Celebrity voice impersonated. Hi, this is former governor of Minnesota, Jesse the Body Ventura. I have a few comments to make about Gene Deckerhoff, a dear friend of mine who I worked with in 1990 as the color commentator for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Gene is retiring and I wish him nothing but the best. But let's take a look at the numbers and let's take a look at some things that they're not telling you about the Buccaneers and about this significant date. Gene is retiring on January 4th, 2026. When you add up all of the numbers using the month, date, and year format, only using 2 digits, the numbers add up to 13. That's right, the unlucky number, the number of the devil, the number of Jason, and all those Friday the 13th movies, which I don't watch, by the way, especially when I'm in Mexico. But if you add the numbers up 1 and 3, you get 4. The same number of planes that were involved on September 11th, 2001, which if you've read my work, you know that I've said that it was an inside job and they used thermite paint on the World Trade Center that was able to melt steel. But no one in the media will ever tell you that. Tom Brokaw will never tell you that, even though he's retired. And nobody in the media ever will tell you this, even if Donald Trump does in fact unseal classified information that will become declassified later on down the road, because eventually our government will be exposed for what they've done, because my government has lied to me so much for so long about so many things. And in regards to the Buccaneers, I remember one day Gene and I were calling a game. We're having a great time up there in the booth. And I remember we were going into commercial and a Coca-Cola commercial was running in the background. And Gene says to me, he says, Jesse, why did the Buccaneers really hire Vinny Testaverde? And I said to him, well, Gene, the reason why is because Ray Perkins, he was into the whole DEI hiring long before Donald Trump ever was against it. And it was a pity hire because Vinny Testaverde is colorblind. So Ray Perkins had to give him a chance. He got to the front of the line, first round pick, first overall in 1987, because that is how Ray Perkins wanted it. I'm Jesse Ventura. I encourage you to please buy my book, We Ain't Got Time to Bleed, 63 Conspiracies. It'll open your mind. Turn off that CNN, ignore Anderson Cooper, ignore Fox News, MSNBC, CNBC, all of the mainstream media outlets that will silence you and lie to you over and over and over again. And we need to cancel the Fed, and we need to legalize recreational marijuana. I'm Jesse Ventura. Celebrity voice impersonated.